Tapped out to pro wrestling, a new revolutionary force in wrestling YouTube videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling YouTube channel video. As you guys saw in my most recent short, I found some random figures that I knew I had to do some reviews on, and I got another one in my hands right here. We just recently took a look at the Hulk Hogan as President Monday Night Wars Elite figure. Today, we are taking a look at one of the most sought-after figures, the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, I hope that this guy doesn't end up being the same way that the Triple H was, where everybody was hunting down this Triple H, and then it becomes something you're just going to find at a Ross for 16 bucks. But I found it. I found the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Monday Night Wars Stone Cold Steve... tragedy. Stone Cold Steve Austin here. Raw, September 28th, 1998 is what the attire is based off of, when Stone Cold Steve Austin did, in fact, get arrested by Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon calling for the police to walk Stone Cold Steve Austin out of the arena. But anyway, we got this Stone Cold Steve Austin here, the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think it looks great, but let's tear into this packaging. Let's open this guy up and see how great this thing really is. This story just hit me as I'm opening this. And if you're watching Danny Vallow from the Talkin' Wrestling podcast, if you happen to be watching this Stone Cold review, this story involves you, son. I remember a while back when the very first Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate Edition was coming out, and how excited everybody was for that thing, because to us, that was the ultimate version of Stone Cold Steve Austin. We were so pumped for that back in the day. I want to say I was like, maybe just turned 20, maybe 19. And I was pumped for that. A couple of my other buddies who collected were pumped for that. And I remember going into a store one time with said friends. We found the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we were so damn excited for this thing. To look at how excited I was for that, compared to, like, how excited I am now for this Stone Cold Steve Austin, oh my god, dude. It's literally night and day. This is by far the ultimate Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's get into the accessories, of course. You get two hands that hold the beer cans that this figure comes with. This figure does, in fact, come with two beer cans that those hands can hold, which will probably not be the beer cans I use. I don't know if you've seen, but I have these beer cans that came with my dinosaur figures that have a really good label on the side that really look like fake beer cans. So I'll probably end up using that with this Stone Cold, of course. And then we have, I don't know why this the Bad to the Bones shirt that comes with this Steve Austin just keeps falling on the ground. I don't know why. We have the pointer finger hands there. Really nice hands. Of course, those are supposed to be middle finger hands, but you can't make middle finger hands with a Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know, it's sad. I've seen people make them themselves. I might give it a try one day, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I can promise you that. I'm afraid to do it. I'm not going to lie. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin's smiling head right here, and it's him like kind of laughing. Honestly, this is great. Definitely way better than the first Ultimate Edition. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin's like straight-faced look. Now, I think this is kind of what they were going for with that Then Now Forever 4-pack, but it didn't quite come off the same. But here, it comes off perfectly. Like, this is how it was supposed to look, you know? And then, of course, we have these handcuffs that come with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and very, like, well done. I don't know, the paint that they used seems like legit, if that makes sense. It makes it feel more like a legit handcuff. And then, of course, we have this Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt. It just says Austin on the front, him as like a little skull man, and him with the snake there. And then on the back, Bad to the Bones. And that's what I was talking about when I said this thing keeps falling on the floor. The Bad to the Bones shirt just keeps falling on the floor. And then, like I said, the accessory that I was excited for the most, that I'm definitely going to try on other figures soon, this guy right here, these little jean shorts. I'm hoping that these will fit a CM Punk, because I'm not going to lie, it would be really cool to make like a promo attire CM Punk with these shorts. But let's get into the actual figure now that we got that out of the way, because honestly, this figure has a lot to talk about, and I don't know how much time we have here, so I kind of just want to run this through and rush this real fast, because there's a lot to talk about with this figure. Let's just start with the head scan that came on the figure. This is the, like, him gritting his teeth head scan. The only other Stone Cold Steve Austin figure I could see myself getting is the match with him and Bret Hart with the bloody head scan, because I'm definitely going to want to put it on this. Then, of course, he has the bigger style torso, so his torso is a lot more big this time around than it is all of his. Than it is on all of his other Ultimate Editions. It's definitely a much needed fix to the original Ultimate Edition that we never knew we needed. Also, a much needed fix are these bulkier arms right here. So with the torso, you do have that ab crunch. You can go all the way around the world with this torso, which is nice to see, side to side, up and down. Right there, the hip swivel right there at the waist. You got the butterfly joints on this guy, which those are always nice to have. It's always great to have butterfly joints, and it's always great to be able to, pop the shoulder socket right out when you need to. Pop that guy right back in there. But, of course, the shoulders up and down, of course. All the way around. You got the bicep swivel. You have the, triple jointed elbows right there. You got the hand all the way around the world, up and down. Yep. I mean, what else do you expect here? With the thighs, of course, we have the butterfly joint right there. I don't know if you could see it in there too well. It's there. I don't know how well it comes off on camera, but see, it's there. You know, we do have the butterfly joint to help us whenever we need to really extend his legs. You got that thigh swivel. These thighs are probably some of the best thighs they've made for Stone Cold Steve Austin, where they're a little bit more, they're not fat, but they're also not like built, so it works. And they're not too skinny. I don't know. It's strange. Then you got the triple jointed knees, of course, as always, triple jointed knees. You got the boots that go around the world. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You got the boots that go all the way around the world. On both sides, really, as you can tell. Up and down, of course. And then the toes up and down as well. Really nice to see. I wanted to take a look also at this brand new knee brace design. This is the first time we've gotten like this style of knee brace with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I gotta say, this is nice. I like it looks bulkier. I like that it looks more like a serious issue, I guess, if that makes sense. It's more of a real knee brace than it is just something they put on the figure. Let's go ahead and grab our Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin so we can put it next to this guy so you can see how Stone Cold looks with Stone Cold. And I gotta say, this Stone Cold is probably the definitive Stone Cold. If you need a Stone Cold, this guy is it right here. I can't say it enough. This is the best Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, even just holding the old school Ultimate Edition in my hand, it's literally night and day. The only thing I would probably say, the boots on the original might be a little better, but that would be about it. Like, that's the only thing that would be better on this Stone Cold than that one. This one is just fantastic. This one is great. Let's go ahead and throw them next to each other here. And I feel like the tattoo on the leg might be a little bit more prominent on the old school Ultimate Edition than the new one, but there we go. Standing them next to each other, both Ultimate Editions, you can kind of see the differences here. The torso being a lot bigger, the legs being more thick, the arms being bigger. Obviously, Stone Cold didn't really have these like super duper skinny arms. So like I said, the upgrade was needed. The torso wasn't really what could be of Stone Cold, if that makes sense. So, like I said, all of these additions definitely needed. All of these upgrades definitely needed. Now, I want to talk about these shorts, but I went ahead and I grabbed CM Punk before anything else, so we could test what I wanted to try here. I want to throw these shorts on CM Punk and see how they look on him, because I feel like they could make really good, like, because you remember, Punk used to wear the shorts all the freaking time, or he'd wear, like, some type of short, you know, for promos. So if this could make a good, like, promo-style shorts, or if these could make good promo-style shorts for CM Punk, I would love that. Let's see. Like I said, this was the thing I wanted to try the most when I heard this figure was even coming out. So, oh, hell yeah, dude. Plus, you could do this is like a street fight attire CM Punk, you know? That'd be sick. This is like when he fought Chris Jericho that one time, you know? Oh, dude, that is sick. I'm not going to lie. That does look really good. Wow. And then if you just throw like a CM Punk shirt over it, let's see. Because I have one here, you know? I'm not going to leave you guys hanging like that. I'm not just going to bring up the idea and then make you have to make it up in your head. Let's see. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's epic. That's sick. That's like a great promo attire CM Punk right there. That's great. That's exactly what we wanted. Either promo attire or like street fight attire CM Punk. I feel like that works. But I guess we got to put this on the actual Stone Cold figure so we could sign out of this video, huh? Alright guys, so that's my review of this Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. But on the last video, we gave that Hulk Hogan as President Elite Monday Night Wars figure a rating. We gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So, I guess I got to give this figure a rating out of 10, don't I? And if I had to give this Stone Cold Steve Austin a rating from 1 all the way up to 10, what would I give this Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin? Guys, I get it's early. I get we've just started this whole figure reviewing thing. I get but God, this is a 10. This is a goddamn 10, bro. This is a perfect Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. This is the perfect Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. This is a damn 10. If you find this figure, bro, buy it. I don't care how much it is. Bro, if you find it on eBay after you can't even find it at Walmart anymore for like $60, buy it. This Stone Cold Steve Austin is great, bro. I can't say it enough. This thing is fantastic. If you are a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan and you don't have this, what the f*** are you people doing, bro? How do you f***ing people live without having these goddamn figures? I don't get it. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure, of course, you tap that subscribe button and you tap that bell notification so you never miss an upload here on the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. And, of course, you know, like this video. I would like for you to do that. Leave a comment down below what you think of this Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I might just come see you